sideline as well. And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, guys, with the shift towards so-called positionless basketball, the market for wing players has never been hotter. The average height in the NBA is now right around 6'7", so players in that range are the perfect fit for this new two-way style. Guys?
Well, especially those players with the skill to do a little bit of everything. D.A., thank you. One of the interesting storylines of this young season, Brett Barry, the surprising early development of a couple rookies in the league.
Early development of rookies is a great thing for a young team because all of a sudden somebody's taking the reins. And I think coaches always appreciate when a rookie comes in, he does the work in the offseason, all that work starts to pay off. But now rookies tend to start looking towards somebody else, or the team starts looking towards that young player as somebody who may be able to handle and carry the weight of the franchise for a little while.
Here's Muhammad, all fueled up. Up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at Arizona. Prodigy is out there with Williams. Then it's AI. And there's Money. And it's Randolph in at the 3 spot. Z. And yes, it's good.
That's a talented guy getting too easy a look. Might have been a miscommunication on that one.
Well, just the first quarter, everyone's still getting adjusted. That said, on defense, you have to bring help sooner.
Here's Jeter. This one for 3. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Down low. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, man, gotta love that pass there. Couldn't ask for a better one.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. The shot by Muhammad. Nobody around. It's hauled in by Arizona.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
And a wide open look for AI. Wide open shot is on the money.
A terrific movement off of the dead ball situation and a great play to get the bucket.
Now here's Muhammad. Not a lot of room. He's covered by Randolph. 5 to shoot. They get a hand on it. And now Arizona on the break. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Terrific anticipation using the hands. How are you not protecting the basketball in that situation?
Outside for Jackson. Muhammad, the pass to Z, takes the 12-footer and hits. Here's Jeter. He's coming off a 10-point game against.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
Williams can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Muhammad has it in the corner. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, if my counting is right, they've made 4 of their first 5. That's good.
Passes it to Jeter. Launches a 3. The rebound by Young. Gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Z. And that one is stuffed right through.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Here's Coleman. Guarded by Jackson. That shot wide open. Randolph's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the call will go against the Prodigy. That's his first foul. Washington's checked in for Muhammad. He's guarded by AI. 6 to shoot. Inside, Young. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Yeah, that's pretty much a perfect pass, and that's also alliteration.
Williams with a clean look. Another 3 for Arizona.
You just can't allow good looks like that from beyond the arc. That's just inviting all kinds of trouble.
Washington, he's guarded by AI. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And now they're starting to pound the basketball inside.
When it comes to veteran players, Brent, on a team, what characteristics make for a good leader for a bunch of young guys under him?
We talk a lot about veteran guys on teams, Kevin, and I think one of the most important aspects to think about is that those veterans have a lot more impact if they're still part of playing minutes for a coaching staff. At some point, 4 or 5 months into a season, when an older player is telling you how to do something and only get a chance to see it during practice or him pointing it out on film when you're playing, doesn't have as much of an impact.
Doesn't resonate as much.
When a guy gets 15 minutes a night and you get to see him do those things as a young player from the bench and say, wow, everything he told me on my list, he's checked all those boxes. So having a vet that plays, much more impactful.
Good point. Now here's Williams. 17 points for him last game again. Washington, he's guarded by Williams. Now the pass to Z. The shot, no good. And so Arizona will take it the other way.
A long and tiring game, made worse, obviously, by the fact they ended up in the second overtime falling short, which can be a real morale killer.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's ABC. Pass to Washington. Here's Big Dog. Just 5 to shoot. Fade away. Count it. Good. Big Dog's got his first points in this one.
His release is just so smooth from the mid-range.
Over in the corner, Williams. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And when the D is this non-existent, it's pretty easy for shooters. Fishing with dynamite.
Woods, he's guarded by Williams. From 13, and Lee pulls it down.
And getting a hand in the shooter's face, locking down that in-between area.
Just taking on the challenge on every possession. I love defenders who give nothing away.
Z, the pass to Smith. The layup off target. Gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That is his first foul of the game. .56 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Gentlemen, two shots. Loose shots.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. Passes it to Z. To the middle. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. Arizona takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Lee outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Lee's got his first 3 points of the game.
Artful passing on that play, showing a real desire to set up the teammate.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. To the middle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Arizona shooting their first free throws of the game right now. That one is off. And he sinks the second. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. From deep. Will return shortly. Great team play, so key to winning. Damian Lillard broke down the keys.
Be a star in your role. You know, I think it's one thing to say, let's be consistent, let's play hard, let's do all of these things. And I think as competitors, as professional athletes, we're going to play hard. You're going to be competitive because we're competitors. We don't make it to this level for no reason. But I think at this level, you also have egos.
Knowing your role and playing it so well is so crucial.
Yeah, when everybody buys in and plays for one another, that's when teams play their best ball.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
And boy, I tell you, it didn't take them long to find their rhythm. Strong offense through one.
A nice game plan coming in, and right now sticking to it. It's a nice lead that they have.
Taking a look at Arizona. We've got Williams. Big smooth out there with Lee. Then there's Z. And it's Smith in at the small forward. And there's a whistle. That goes on Z. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. Arizona shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. In the corner, Smith with it. Sinks the three-pointer. Smith's got himself on the board with 3 there. The Warriors' Steve Kerr, the fastest coach in major American sports history to 250 wins. Brent, he gave all the credit to his players. But you talk about what makes him special.
Well, I think Steve just really timed it right in terms of when it was he was going to approach the next phase of his life, waiting for his children to be in a good place, waiting for him mentally to be in a spot where he was going to take over a talented team and put his imprint on it. His experience in Phoenix in the front office, teaching him about what it takes to move players around and make trades. Just a proper approach and the proper timing for Steve to take over a basketball club, and then to bring all of what he learned from Greg Popovich and Phil Jackson to the table, along with a lot of his own. And I think Steve thought long and hard and prepared himself on a lot of levels about what the job was going to be for him. We've seen that play out rather nicely in the last few years.
Brent, we're seeing a number of superstars sign shorter contracts with early opt-outs. Why have we seen that trend?
Well, I think in some of those cases, the players are knowing that the opportunity for a larger cap in the successive years, they want the opportunity to maximize their earning potential. So seeing a Kevin Durant or a LeBron James sign a one-year deal or a 1+1, it gives them the opportunity to cash in a year later for the type of contract that they deserve, the maximum contract allowable.
Jackson, he's checked in for Z. And Arizona also making a switch. Randolph is checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Getting an outstanding 53% for the game. He's covered by Randolph. Shot to stop the run. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. Arizona leading by 6. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Yeah, it's a good time to talk things over. Try to stop what's been a brutal run.
Yeah, he's got to use every device at his disposal at this point, and I think he wants to give other guys a breather right now.
And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. The steal. Fast break. Here we go. Pass to Coleman. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Arizona shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Now here's Muhammad. 11 points for him in that last game again. Back to Jackson. He kicks it to Muhammad. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Young. Rejected by Randolph. The pass to Jeter. Off target at the rim.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
And sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time he chose wisely.
Here's Coleman. 14 points from him the last game again.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
Here's Muhammad following the three-point basket by Arizona. He's covered by Randolph. Now here's Muhammad. He has 5. Knocked away. Goes back up. He lays it in. Muhammad's got 7.
I really like the awareness, noticing that he's got the mismatch, and then he just used his size as his advantage on the layup.
Coleman, the pass to Randolph. From the arc, another 3 for Arizona.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Muhammad. 7 points in the game. It's tipped. And now Arizona on the break. Here's Money. The rebound by Young. Young's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Here's Muhammad. It's hauled in by Arizona. Now Arizona with it. they're on a 20-5 run here. Jeter gets the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Muhammad. Pass to Big Dog. Lots of room. The shot missing. And so Arizona will take it the other way. Coleman, the pass to Randolph. The wing jumper off target.
Well, I like the shot selection. I don't like the shot result. Won't happen much.
Back to Young. There's the dish to Muhammad. Back to Young. Now here's Muhammad. He's covered closely. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Muhammad's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Beautiful execution from him, building off a great first quarter, looking unstoppable here.
Coleman, the pass to Z. Passes to Coleman. Arizona moving the ball around. And it's Jeter missing.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so Arizona will take it the other way. Here's Coleman. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And let's see what Arizona has coming up. On Thursday, then on Sunday. For Arizona, they've only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. And the first one drops.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the second quarter. Woods covered by Lee. Woods the pass to Z. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by Williams.
And I really thought he was going to send that shot the other way, but at least he forces the miss.
Well, just good timing on his part. Anytime the shooter has to adjust, the defense wins.
Yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Anticipation, reads the play all the way. So close to a steal.
Now here's Lee. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. 54 seconds left here in the second.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Washington passes to Big Dog. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Big Dog's got his second basket.
That's a gorgeous assist. Outstanding at finding his guys in the spots where they want the basketball.
Lee kicks to Williams. In the corner, Smith with it. Good on the three-point shot.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Woods covered by Lee. Here's Big Dog, but he gets it back. And there's the pass to Washington. Here's Big Dog. 5 to shoot. And another shot. Pass to Z. Here's ABC for the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And so it's the visiting team sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello! You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here at this beautiful table. This is a beautiful, beautiful table.
What is this, oak?
It is. I think it's teak.
Oh, teak.
There's Shaq. There's Kenny.
Polished oak.
Teak. It's
Polished
very
teak.
nice. It's very nice.
You mean antique?
No, it's just teak.
Teak.
I have an antique.
Taking a look at Arizona. Kenny, some perspective, please.
They looked like they were playing an easy game of pitch and catch out there. The playmakers and finishers were in sync on every level. The assist disparity, now that was big. Now that's the reason why it's a blowout right now, and they play well.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, they're obviously facing a hot shooting team tonight. That combined with a lackluster effort on defense, recipe for disaster, Ernie. Without major improvements defensively, this game is O-V-A. Over.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. The Prodigy having a great impact in this game.
Yeah, great job from him in that first half of drawing fouls and getting to the line.
Well, that is a great equalizer here. You want him to play that physical, but how do you do that without creating too much contact?
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Z out there with Young. Then there's Muhammad. And there's Jackson. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with. AI passes to Williams. A three-pointer, no good. Being about 42% so far. To the inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
To the wing right side. Randolph can't hit. Randolph's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Pass to Muhammad from 15 feet away, and he nails the jumper. Muhammad's got 11 points. Arizona leading by 10. Outside Williams. Arizona with another miss.
And they just cannot seem to get it going so far in this half, missing their first 3 shots.
And Muhammad kicks to Young. Z. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. 11 points in the game.
That's a perfect reverse, using the backboard as his friend, drew the defender in, and just slipped it to the other side.
Over in the corner, Williams drills the three-pointer.
Well, it took 4. They finally got one to go. Still, they need to connect on more opportunities to get this quarter going.
Muhammad dishes to Jackson. Back to Muhammad. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And that's 13 points for B.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And Arizona decides to take their first time out here. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. Arizona leading by 9. Outside Randolph. Here's Williams. Muhammad grabs the board.
Well, if they had an edge at halftime, they might have lost it beginning this half 1 of 5.
Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. He lays it in.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
And for Arizona, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Back to Williams. Jacks up a 3. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Young outside. On the wing, Jackson. He's guarded by Williams. To the left side wing. Z misses off the right iron. And for Arizona, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For Arizona, they've gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. Z's checked in for Arizona. And the second free throw, good. Gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Do you think it seems like young players are more receptive to stints in the G League than they were in the past?
I feel that way.
Seems
Kevin,
that way, yeah.
Like the stigma of what was used to be the D League, and maybe it was because those were the grades that I had, that you felt a little weird about it. But now that it's the G League, and now that, like we talked about, almost half the players last year had some kind of touch with the G League, I think that stigma has mostly gone away.
Are you saying you were a G student?
Well, when I gave my mom my report card, she said, gee, you got 4 A's.
And Arizona making a change here. Smith has checked in. Arizona leading by 11. Passes to Z. Ejected by Young. To the wing on the left. Here's Z. It's hauled in by Arizona. 17 points was their biggest margin. Bucket is good. Williams has got 18 points. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Z. And good that time. 13 points in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Money. A three-pointer, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Both teams deciding to change it up. gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. And so the timeout by Terry Stotts here. Nice game. Great performance by the Wizard.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between three-pointers and two-pointers tonight for Arizona.
And the three ball has been in the game plan, and it's been working for him. Having that distance shot in the arsenal, very effective way to spread out the defense.
Z the pass to Washington. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Arizona. 11-point game. Here's Big Dog. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Arizona shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the league has unveiled a 5-point plan to improve player-referee relations. Things became heated last season with a lot of star players ejected for arguing with officials. The emphasis on respect and clear standards of conduct on both sides can only help. Kevin?
Very good point, David. Completely agree. Thanks. Now here's Williams. 18 points for him.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Woods the pass to Z. And the pass to Washington. There's the triple. But they recover it. Big Dog. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And, guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
And then uses his explosiveness once he's gathered the rebound to throw it down.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That is his first foul of the game. Coleman's checked in for Z. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter of the game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Z. Rebound by Smith.
And defensively moving his feet there, staying right on top of the shooter.
Some defenses are okay with giving up the mid-range shot. In this case, they contest it.
Here's Z, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Z's got 8 points here in this quarter. Arizona leading by 11. Outside Williams. 34 seconds left in the third. And a wide open look for Lee. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Lee's got 9.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, and then the fear sets in that you're going to create driving lanes that could lead to easy buckets. This is not an easy fix.
Here's Coleman. He's got 12. Smith outside. Pass to Coleman. Smith outside. Here's Big Smooth. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the visiting team, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Everything's fallen into place, and we'll see if they can keep it going. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Being at 44%, pretty reasonable. Taking a look at Arizona. We've got Big Smooth. Smith is out there with Lee. And there's the prodigy. And it's Williams at the 2-point. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. Now here's Jackson. And he trims the lead to single digits.
At least get a hand up. It's not too much to ask from a coaching staff. Just not intimidating defense at all on that possession.
Williams for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Williams has got 21.
3 triples in the first half. 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Jackson passes to Z. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Arizona making a change here. Randolph has checked in. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Jackson finds Muhammad. Just 5 on the clock. Tries from 16. That one a little long. Arizona leading by 12. Here's Coleman. Outside Randolph. Here's Big Smooth. Pass to Coleman. Arizona moving the ball around. From the high post. Randolph can't hit.
He's been a little bit disappointing in this game. However, his team has his back. They need a little bit more help from him. Yeah, the first half was really tough, but he's really rounded a corner here and been fantastic shooting the ball here in the second half.
To the paint. It's tipped. And so it looks like Arizona will retain possession here. And then on Monday.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. No good on the quick 3.
Well, it's like the defense has a bunch of matchbooks in their hands right now, playing with fire. They were fortunate that somehow he misfired on that one.
Here's Big Dog. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one. And Arizona with some changes. Money comes in for Big Smooth. And AI is subbed in for Smith. So he gets them both. Arizona leading by 8. AI outside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
One shot.
Free throw good. AI. Gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break.
And he's probably looking at some matchups on the floor he'd like to take advantage of.
I'm interested in what he's seeing and then what kind of play they run coming out of this timeout.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Terry Stotts went over with his team. He said, guys, I know you've worked hard. I know you're a little tired, but we got to dig deep right now and find a way. Take a deep breath, and let's get it done. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
They get it again. Here's Big Dog. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Jeter the pass to Randall. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
Well, collectively, they've done it tonight here. A passionate performance from the squad.
He's covered by Randolph. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Jeter kicks to Lee. Feeds it to AI. Here's Randolph. The rebound by Young.
And getting a hand in the shooter's face, locking down that in-between area.
Just taking on the challenge on every possession. I love defenders who give nothing away.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
And Arizona calls time here. And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, the Wizard.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
There must be something about playing in a hostile environment that drives it. He is really fed off that. To the middle, intercepted. And here is Muhammad. He's covered by Randolph. Rejected by Randolph. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The first free throw is good. Good on both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Jackson against Williams. Passes to Coleman. Fires for 3. Arizona with another miss. Gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Lets it go from 11. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Arizona leading by 5. Stolen away. Z. He's guarded by AI. The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe.
You really relish these moments, and he loves those pressure situations.
Kicks it to Randolph, the 15-footer, and that one hits back iron.
And he completely threw the timing off on that jumper. That is how you D up.
Playing with tremendous aggressiveness without fouling. That's an excellent job.
Here's Williams, fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Williams has got 13 points in the second half.
Coaching staff high-fiving themselves there, watching that team move the ball around, doing whatever is best for the team.
Here's Muhammad. It's hauled in by Arizona. Money's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the middle, here's Randolph. Muhammad grabs the board.
And, you know, not sure if it's him or the defense, but just something's off tonight.
Well, something in this frame for sure, but when you're out of rhythm, sometimes it's better to play the role of being the facilitator.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2 here. Smith checked in for Arizona. Muhammad hits them both. Arizona shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Out to Smith. AI dishes to Smith. Stolen by Jackson. Now here's Muhammad. Defense right on him. But they get it back.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession, just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
And Arizona calls time here. They're trailing by 1. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A leaner. It's good.
Well, that is NBA level right there.
No doubt. Professional move all the way. Puts the team on his back when it matters most.
And so the timeout by Terry Stotts here. Stolen by AI. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the three.
And so the timeout by Terry Stotts here. .29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
And so they foul intentionally.
Two shots.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Well, a solid trip to the line there to help extend the lead.
To end the run, it's hauled in by Arizona. 17 points was their biggest margin, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. So Arizona wins it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Kevin, how did you guys get this win tonight?
Well, we had to get stops. You know, those guys, they got so many options, so many good players, man. We just had to rally around each other and get stops.
Yeah, you guys played your best ball at the end and got the win. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. So long and good night, everyone.